Hello, hello.
From Amira's iPhone.
My speaker over there is talking to me. Hello, hello. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman, and thank you for joining me on this Facebook Live. So today I want to talk about how money mastery is related to self-mastery. So the first thing that you need to understand here is that our outside conditions, which money, the amount of money in your bank account, the amount of money you're receiving every month, your income, anything to do with money is a condition that's outside of yourself. It's part of your circumstance. And anything that is outside of yourself is a reflection of what you have been thinking, what you have been holding in your mind as on a regular continuous basis up until now. Now, you can change what's on the outside, the conditions, as easily as like that by changing what you think about on the inside. So let's break this down. So if the condition we're looking at is money and we want to make more money, we want a different condition outside over here, okay? Well, money is a servant. It will do what you tell it to do. So you must, in your mind, start thinking about what you want it to do for you. Most people have this backwards. Most people think, I not what I want it to do for me, but what it's not doing right now. It's not enough. It never stays. I never have enough of it. It doesn't grow for me, right? These things, these thoughts about scarcity. We think that it's hard to make money, or that money is going to create trouble if we have it. Like people have a mental image that they're going to become horrible, bad, greedy people if they have a lot of money. And all of this is what's happening inside your mind, and it's creating an outside reflection, okay? Because the outside world is a direct reflection of the inside world. That's the way it works. It's not that we want, see, most people have this backwards. Most people think, if I get money, then I'll be happy. Or if I get money, then I'll be satisfied or content or have a great business. But it's really the reverse. We have to start with, I am happy, I have a great business, and go from there. And that leads to having money. That's the correct direction of, not just correct, that is the only direction that it flows. That's how creation happens. So we need to master ourselves. That means we need to master what we're thinking both about money and about ourselves. Because if we don't have a self-image that says, I am someone who happily, easily makes lots of money, or as much money as she wants and needs, then you won't be able to call it in, because you'll have a self-image that says, I'm always behind. I never have enough. I'm not someone who has lots of money. That's not me. And when you're thinking those things, you will create those things. So let's look at this on the granular level. Let's look at how this might be showing up for you. Are you saying that it's so hard to sell in this environment? Are you saying that no one buys my stuff? Or are you saying, no, there's no customers here or no clients here? Or are you coming up with some sort of mental excuse why you're not making the kind of income that you would like to make? My boss is a whatever it is. That is letting your outside circumstances dictate what you think, as opposed to changing how you think in order to change your outside circumstances. So sure enough, right now you don't have the clients you want. Those are the conditions, okay? Well, what if you really recognized that those conditions are a result of how you're thinking, okay? And you decided, okay, well, if that's the truth, which it is, I am going to change my thinking so that I can have the result I want. So I'm going to start thinking, there's billions of people in this world, and I can see tons of people making money out there and lots of people buying things. So of course my clients are here. Of course there are lots of people who spend money and desire money, and maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about something else, right? So we just switch our thinking. And the challenge is that you have to master this. You have to master this kind of insistence on seeing things in the way you want your results to be, not in the way your results are currently. And this is what I mean by self-mastery. You have to master that point of decision, that place where you make a choice of how it's going to be. And you have to do that again and again and again. And there's multiple layers of self-mastery. So many people think of it just in terms of like, well, now I have to see the clients there, or I have to see the money there, or whatever. What if you had to see yourself differently as well? What if you had to see yourself as someone who easily makes lots of money? How would you have to actually change the way you're thinking to make that happen? That's when you're able to hold the image of who you want to be in your mind, regardless of circumstance. That's when you have true mastery over yourself and over your results. Okay, with that, I'm Amira Alvarez. Have an awesome day, rock it out, and be unstoppable. Take care. Bye.